Hey, this is Billy Goldfeder answering some of your questions as part of our What's Your Problem series hosted by firerescue1.com and Lexipol. Here's today's question. Our fire department has been invited to participate in parades and other events for specific causes. Some members are very supportive, others not so much. Depends on the issue, of course. How do we fairly decide which events to participate in? To me, that's pretty easy. Either you're all in or you're all out. You don't own the trucks. The public owns the trucks. That means every public owns the trucks. So if it's a human rights parade and you've got a history of going to parades, then go to the parade. If it's a LGBT parade and you go to parades, then you should go to that parade. Here's where we get into the problem. Our personal beliefs and convictions may interfere with what some of the themes of those parades are. Well, it should never interfere with our ability to provide service. If you are going to a Hispanic Day parade and you provide service to people of Hispanic origin, it should not be a problem. So why would you not want to celebrate with those people with their fire trucks in your community? So I think it really comes down to either you're all in or you're all out. Either you're going to be participating in parades, which means you need to participate in any approved community parade. So in other words, if a community organization can get a parade permit, then that should be good enough for the fire department to send a truck to participate. It doesn't mean the people on the fire truck necessarily agree or disagree with it, but let's say you're not a Catholic, but you respond to call at a Catholic church. You're going to provide them great service. Let's say the Catholic community is having a Columbus Day parade. Why not send the fire truck and show you're part of that community? So again, as I said, what happens is that we get conflicted because, well, I'm not Catholic or I don't support certain kinds of rights. Well, that brings us into a much deeper issue about really who you are and what you are as a firefighter and the amount of trust the public has for us. But we'll talk about that some other time. So to bottom line this, in my opinion, if you're going to do parades, you do all the parades. And I mean that if the community, city council, or whoever approves parade permits, and I'm sure there's a criteria to what consists of a parade, then you should be able to go to that too. And if you got members who are if you're a volunteer department, they don't want to go, don't show up. It's up to you. If you're a career department, you get detailed to a parade, just go to the parade, smile. These are the people you're providing service to every day. It does not mean you believe in everything people are saying or what they're doing or any of that stuff. It means you're there to serve. Thanks so much. Again, this is Billy Goldfeder answering your questions as part of our What's Your Problem series. And look, email Fire Rescue 1 your questions. If I can't help you, you can't be helped. And seriously, obviously, if I can't help you, I will get you the answer. But odds are I probably can help you with your situation. Thanks so much. Take care.